Father's Day is here again, so I'm asking people a couple of questions about their fathers. Who's your daddy, and what does he do?
Who's my father?
Yeah, tell me about your father.
Vincent James. Everybody called him Jim. Was a blue-collar, drove a bread truck for about 40 years.
My dad's name is John Samanti. What he does for a living? He's a mailman. He's been doing that almost 30 years now. He still works there. It's, he likes/dislikes it, like everybody, I guess, most people. And he's still doing, he's still doing it, doing what he has to do, and just keeping on. Yeah.
My father was a salesman for American Smelting and Refinery Company based out of Boston, Massachusetts, and he had 9 children. He passed away in 1971 from lung cancer, smoking 4 packs of Pall Mall non-filters.
My dad is Frank Doherty. He rocks also. He's Italian descent. He's 89 years old. He's pretty energetic considering he's almost 90. He'll be 90 January 12th.
What did he do for work when you were growing up?
He was a machinist. He worked for Westinghouse for 45 years.
Okay, my daddy is Charles Murphy, not Charlie Murphy, but Charles Murphy. And he was a carpenter and just an all-around cynic.
My father was in World War II. He was fire control on the USS New Jersey, and he went to war for us. I never had the privilege, but I wear this hat in his honor. And he went to war for us so that we could be free and live in this beautiful country, America.
My dad, Alfonso Galopani, worked for the Daily News for 35 years. Also played accordion since he's a young child.
I had a very loving grandfather who, because of him, I didn't miss not having a father, because my grandfather was my world, as far as he was the first man to show me unconditional love. My grandfather was a funny guy too, and he used to every Christmas, at Christmas time, we would go out shopping to buy everybody their Christmas gifts. And we only did this once a year, and he would take me. I would become his little personal shopper, and we walk into, I remember vividly going into Steinbach's, and he's saying, get your grandmother something, get your brother something, get your mother something, get this person something. And as I'm getting these things, I'm looking at the price tag, and I'm going, well, it costs, whatever the price. He turned to me and looked and said, listen, if you have to look at the price tag, then you have no business being in the store. So I was like, whoa, I like shopping with Pop. So he made me believe then as a little girl that the sky was the limit. Get whatever it is you want. It was only this one day or one time out of the year, but I think he was teaching me to think big and to, just have what you want in life.
I remember my dad used to take us down to a place called Lake Oppsagami in mid-state New Jersey every year during the summer for a couple of weeks. And I remember it clearly because of the fact that the lake itself was a bright red color from the iron deposits. And that's where he taught us all how to swim. And it was actually a lot of fun because he wasn't the sort of throw you in the water and see what happens sort of person. He would actually hold you in place and help you learn how the kicks and the strokes and everything. And it was just a lot of fun spending time with Dad that way.
Just about everything we did together was with music. So we would test out the stereo, see if the stereo right, left channel was working on the reel-to-reel recorder, and I'd play drums on one side, he'd play accordion the other side. So I'd have to say it all comes down to music. That's just the way my life is right now.
My father My father was a tough man. He was hard on me, but I know why he was hard on me. He was hard on me because he loved me, and that's why fathers are tough sometimes, because they love you.
I learned from my dad just like how to be a man, or like what I consider, you know. He totally instilled that in me, and like just, you know, taking responsibility and just like that's what I learned from him probably the most. And just like, you know, if you want something in life, you have to work for it. You have to, you know, give it your all. And that's, you know, my mom too, but you know, as far as my dad's concerned, he definitely instilled those kind of things in me, and I'm totally appreciative of it.
How's it worked out for you so far?
So far so good, you know. I'm all right.
You're a good guy. He is a good guy.
Yeah, thanks.